It was raining earlier, but the sun's starting to come out. You can see it peeking through the clouds. And what did I read today? Oh, we started with something a bit more fun. This one was kind of interesting. Another world record in terms of drones, but this one was kind of interesting with a twist. It's not so much about how many drones can you put in the air and so forth. This one was how many emojis you could form in a drone in 30 minutes. So apparently it was accomplished by a person named Christopher Bradbury, and apparently he formed, I guess, 30 emojis in 3 minutes. So you can see basically there's various shapes, smiley faces and all that you would expect. Apparently this person actually started doing it because he was recovering from things like cancer treatment, and I suppose when you're in that position it's good to take your mind off of it, focus on something else, for example. And this is what he actually did, and it says he started flying things like drones or model aircrafts and all that back in 2007. And because of this hobby, I guess you can say, and again with the fact that he was recovering from cancer, it apparently helped him to get out of the house, saying, quote, "I found it got me out of the house, which was great for my physical therapy as well as my mental well-being at the time. The drone world has basically become my entire life. I now do aerial filming for TV and film, I do surveying work, and I've started playing with drone swarms." Yeah, so that's kind of interesting. Apparently he used about 109 drones, and it's basically a challenge in terms of what flight path should the drones take to form the shapes. That would be the challenge in these types of records, trying to find the best path to take in terms of time management. And it makes you think again, there seems to be a record broken every month or so or a week, and there's a record for everything, I guess you can say, huh? First the amount of drones, then the drones with the pyro, and now this, forming emojis and stuff like that. Now these people are having fun, I guess. And I guess in not so good news, more news about that hurricane in the US and people using drones actually. How about this first one? This one says, "Drone rescue as farmers find Helene victims and deliver supplies." Drones in tow, farmers were among the first to respond to the victims for Hurricane Helene. As it says here, in the wake of the Hurricane Helene's devastating impact on the western regions of North Carolina, an unexpected group of heroes emerged. American farmers were among the first to respond, arriving on scene with drones in tow. 70 miles east of Asheville in Hickory, NC, Russell Hedrick and his father cleared fallen trees on their operation, working to open roads and access their rows. Compelled to do more beyond their land, they repurposed their agriculture drones for disaster relief. And these things are pretty humongous too. What are they using? According to this, it says they're using a DJI T40 drone. Hendrick delivered a chain of drone relief. Additionally, he flew a DJI Mavic 3M drone at night using thermal imagery to pinpoint survivors for emergency services. The use of drone technology was a game changer, as Cody Jarvis, a friend of Hendrick who joined the relief efforts, describes, quote, "I got to experience a whole new level of helping others with the innovative technology of drones. Drones flown by some of America's best farmers." That's kind of good, I guess, in terms of repurposing your equipment to help people. And it continues to say, these weren't just any farmers. Jarvis continues, "They came from North Carolina, Alabama, Florida, and Wisconsin, stepping away from their crops to offer their assistance and equipment free of charge. Using thermal imaging, they located stranded individuals, delivered supplies to inaccessible areas, and helped family members reconnect with their loved ones." Well, it's good to hear that there's actually people trying to do what they can, I suppose, in this situation. Although it's something completely random, I don't know why this came out. I don't even know if this is real. Apparently it is. There was this farm where it looked like, and there was an agriculture drone flying in the area. Apparently, from what I read, this person did not give permission for this drone to, I guess, spray his crops and so forth. So you can see he just threw something at that drone and took it down. Wow, that's an expensive loss, but at the same time, if it's real, it shows you how easy it is to take stuff like this down, huh? They're so vulnerable when things hit the propellers and all that. And in continuing with that story about the area and the hurricane, this was kind of interesting. As you know, yesterday there was that story where US officials were banning civilian drones or even civilian aircrafts from going into the area to help people. Well, how about this one? This just seems like it's a blatant attempt for whatever reason to stop people from helping. Like here, it was posted by Elon Musk, where apparently they were trying to deliver things like Starlink terminals. And at first it says here, SpaceX engineers are trying to deliver Starlink terminals and supplies to devastated areas in North Carolina right now, and FEMA is both failing to help and won't let others help. This is unconscionable. They just took this video a few hours ago where you can see the level of devastation, roads, houses, electricity, water supply, and ground internet connections completely destroyed. FEMA wouldn't let them land to deliver critical supplies. My blood is boiling. And this isn't an isolated incident. It just seems like so many other people are saying the same thing. For example, like helicopter pilots, drone operators. So it makes you wonder what is going on. And then there's just a bunch of stories about them mismanaging funds and all that. It's just something seems to be going on here, huh? There's more to the story. Who's gonna uncover it? All right, see you guys later.